Hi, Danny Morrison here for the Danny Morrison Expert Comments alongside Rario.com Super 12 stage. We're in Abu Dhabi Zayed Stadium for match 13 of the men's ICC T20 World Cup. And when I look at it, South Africa versus Australia, the South Africans have been playing well of late, the Aussies not so. But hey, this is a tournament and it's an ICC tournament. And the Aussies have got a better track record over their South African counterparts. Toss goes the way of Aaron Finch, so when you look at it there, you go up front, you field first. New pitch, let's see what it plays like, then you know what you're chasing, all those sorts of factors. And really, it was a game of nervousness and frustration from both sides because 118 for 9 was just a bit woeful, to be honest. And you think, well, they're going to dominate the Aussies here, aren't they? But no, they were made to work hard as well. When I look at the overall side of things with South Africa, Aiden Markham, his 40 clearly stood out. And really only a little bit of Kagiso Rabada at the end, playing a couple of lovely lusty blows. He had a 6 and a 4, Kagiso Rabada, and managed to get them up over and limp past 100 and get to 118 for 9. And yeah, a little bit of David Miller got 16, but really nothing else to get excited about. It really was a poor scorecard. Bowlers, just mentioning, yeah, they had a bit of a field day in this encounter between these two powerhouses. The bowling and standing up, Mitch Starc too was a little bit nervous. His first over went for 11, but when I look at them settling down and getting together as a unit, the Aussies are so powerful, as we know. And Mitchy Starc there, he ended up with a couple. Zampa bowled beautifully there. I did like him the way he was flighting it and what have you. His 2 for 21 was great. But, you know, when you look at Maxwell, first time in a long time, he got through a full quota of 4 and he got 1 for 24 and got an early wicket, you know, that of the South African skipper. So when I look at that and then you mix it in with Joshie Hazlewood, 2 for 19 from his 4, they did hunt beautifully as a pack, the Aussies. In reply, only need 119 to win it. And Stephen Smith, he matched Aiden Markram's 40, got 35. A few 4s, you know, was sensible and just needed someone with old heads because, again, the openers missed out, Finch out for naught. Davey Warner only just got to double figures, got to 14. And when I look at the rest of it, you know, you had a little bit of Maxwell, but it really was about Stoinis coming in. And once Smith got out, Matty Wade just calmed things a little bit. He was 15 not out. And I think Stoinis with his 24 not out, very important, very key, those two gentlemen, those two guys that play for Victoria, very, very powerful fellows, and saw it home rather comfortably. But it took them to 19.4 overs. They got up the Aussies with 2 balls to spare, but again, that pace duo of Rabada and Nokia, outstanding. The pair of them, both 14 dot balls in their quota. 2 for 21 for Markham, 1 for 28 for Rabada. And you could see how they had to bowl those guys a bit more up front and get into the Aussies and had to take wickets. Certainly was the key. Not quite to be. Maharaj bowled all right, and of course the left arm wrist spin there of Shamshi was very, very important. He got 1 for 22, and they were both looking good. But you're only defending 118, always going to be tough. Player of the match, Joshie Hazlewood with that beautiful spell, and he was very lethal early on, and he helped set the tone in this with Pat Cummins as well early on. So the Aussies take it out, and Joshie Hazlewood, player of the match.